Hi everybody, this is Frilioth and welcome to another episode of Minecraft on the AlphaCraft server. Right, I'm just coming back from Stina Rose's base, the zoo. If you've never seen Stina Rose's base or you haven't seen any of her videos, go and watch them now. Go and do it now. Well, don't go and do it now. Go and do it when you finish watching this video because her zoo is absolutely amazing. I can't give a lot away because I don't know how much of it are spoilers. So really, you've got to go and see it. But it is awesome. Anyway, she's been collecting eggs for me. And I've got loads and loads of shulkers full of eggs. So thank you, Stina. Really appreciate that. We're going to do something with those eggs, but not today. What I want to do today is head down into the Patron Pals Hall of Heroes again, my favourite place on the entire server. And have a quick look at a couple of patrons that have just been put into the Patron Pals Hall. And then also want to show you something. I found. So it's dead exciting. So I'll meet you down there. Okay, so I've stuck all the egg shulkers up there on the wall. They're not going to stay there. They're going to go onto the roof of the nether eventually. So I'm sure you can guess what I'm going to be doing with them. But for the time being, they'll stay there. How's the village look? Beautiful. Need to add another house to the village. It's been a while since I've done any work out there, but not today. I'm going to be saying that quite a lot, I guess. So we'll run down the secret passageway. You might have noticed that I've got no levels as well. That's because of patron heads, but you knew that. Hi everybody, how you doing? I love that. Oh, fantastic. They're all brilliant. So who have we got? Who have we got today to show you? Big Z and Creaky, Sarge, you've seen Porky and Lammy. Nano Galactic with the fantastic banners. Look at those. Brilliant. So Nano's here. Hi Nano. We've got AJ with the bunnies. AJ bunny slippers. Hi AJ. And we've got Ashton with her lantern and her emerald. Looking fantastic. So they're the three I've added, I believe, since the last time we came down here. This is filling up lovely. We've got two more to do before we hit the central area. But so far, it's looking great. So any patrons out there not already in the hall, you know what to do. You need to DM me. You need to give me your armor requirements and what you'd like to be holding. Like Pan did. There you go. Eagles, owls, things behind her. Fabulous. I could stand here all day looking at this. Right. What I want to do then today, you may have noticed, or you may well remember, not that long ago, I put in a couple of secret passages. I put in a secret passage behind Hades. Now these are top secret. Do not tell anybody. These are super secret. I've got a plan for them. So if we go through this one, nothing in there. Okay. Put one behind Bunny. As I was digging it, look what I found. Oh yeah. This is brilliant, isn't it? So we've got another catacombs down here. Now, there's no point sticking patrons in here because you can only get to it through a secret passageway. So what I'm going to do here is turn this into a super secret underground laboratory. A lot of crazy things have been happening on the server recently. I'm sure you've noticed UFOs, green stuff. The appearance of strange people in windows, you know, it's all been kicking off, and I'm getting a bit worried. Look, they've not finished it either. Comes to a dead stop. So what I think I'm going to do is knock out some of these bays and replace them with some experiments. I've got no food as usual. It's going to be difficult to tell you, but I'm going to have. If I knock out the first two and make this like a little working area, maybe have a desk here and whatever, a few bits and pieces. Here, if we split these up into 3 tanks, we could have a water tank there and there. We could have specimens in the water tanks. You know, you've seen them in the old movies. They look fantastic where you've got specimens in formaldehyde with bubbles and all kinds of stuff. It's going to look awesome, especially in my texture pack. The bubbles and the water look brilliant in the texture pack I'm using. So we'll do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Knock out these, and you don't want to see me knock out all of this. So I'll knock that out and then I'll build a couple of these, and then we need to go and start collecting some stuff, some specimens. Now it's not just going to be plants. I might put plants in a few, kelp, seaweed, that kind of stuff, but I think we're going to have some live specimens as well. You can't. You've got to do it, haven't you? They're knocking about. You can see them on my map. They're not that far away. We'll get some live ones in there as well. Then we can do some experiments on them. Won't that be fun? Right, I've just been up and grabbed myself some chicken. I thought I'd check in on Johnny while I was doing it. He still stood in the corner. We thought, a couple of you suggested that it might be that I'd forgot to put the carpet back in the corner. I hadn't. The carpet's still there, but he does like that corner. And I can't quite figure out why. I'm not so sure. Maybe it's because he can detect. Maybe he can detect the villagers there. I don't know. Maybe it's because we caught him in the house. He was a vindicator in this house. Maybe he's trying to get back to the space where he originally spawned in. Maybe that's a mechanic that I don't know about, where they roam around a little bit and then they have to go back to where they spawned. The honest answer is I don't know. However, he's doing a job, and so far we've got a fair bit of stuff in there, which is lovely for doing no work. He's done all the work for us. We've got a fair bit of gunpowder. Bless you, Johnny. Appreciate your hard work, even though you do stand in the corner like an idiot. Okay, so I've dug this the area out at the front. That's going to be our walking around working area. I've put down an infinite water source block just in case I need it, but I have got loads of ice, and I've dug out these two bays, and this is where the first two chambers are going to be put in. First two tanks. If I grab a couple of stairs and stick some upside down stairs, 3, 5. Bit of soul sand. There, do I want it there? No, not there. Frills there. There. That in. Do I want a light at the bottom? Probably. Light will be no good because I can't plant that stuff on a light. I can do it with the kelp. Can't do it with those guys. So that's going to have to be dirt, isn't it, with a bit of water. Dirt box out. There. Okay. I have kelp in the first one. That can be kelp there. Then I need some water behind the back of that one. I have to put the lighting at the top. Maybe. And then what was in that one? That was sugarcane, wasn't it? Do you need water for sugarcane? I cannot remember. For bamboo, sorry. And does bamboo have to go on to sand? No, it doesn't. Excelente. I want that to grow because I don't want that to be just sticks. I need that to grow a little bit. So it's a shame it's in the corner there. Where will it be if I put it there? Oh, that's in the middle. That'll do. It's in the middle, but then I'm going to need water behind the back of this one. Oh, my word. And then I'm going to want a bit of sugar cane there. Yeah, bamboo there. And then kelp in that one. Perfect. Borders around it. I'm gonna have to cover those over, and Soz. Yeah, there are going to have to be lights in the top. So now if we put, in theory, three bits of glass there like that, and then put 3 bits of ice. Break that. Give me some bubbles. There are the bubbles. What does that look like? Does that look brilliant or what? It's going to look even better when I get a bit of lighting in there. Proper experiment. Mad scientist stuff. I'm going to need a mad scientist down here to do all my experiments. Oh! Where's you, Egypt? I want a light directly above it. Where my light's gone? Alright, see you later, mate. Hello, Rady. Love it. Probably want that down the front as well then. Yeah, I like that a lot. Looks the same with that stuff. That is that. Well, that. What if I cover it with water? That's interesting. Only one way to find out, as they say. Actually, they don't say it, I say it. I need a light down the bottom somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to put it in. Where I'm going to put it in. I might just need it. Do I? Well, maybe I don't. Love that. Love that. I am going to need a light here though. I'll put carpet down there. Have I got any carpet? I don't have carpet. Can't leave that unlit. Just asking for trouble. Oh. Love it. I'm sure he'll grow. He'll grow one more, won't he? Hopefully you will as well. If you don't, then I might have to change my plan. Take the water out, let it grow another one. Maybe bone meal it. Have I got any bone meal? Will it bone meal underwater? That reminds me, I've got to go and fill up my shop. If you need ice, there's nowhere as nice as Frilioth's frozen store. No, don't have any bone meal. That is, that's a problem. But nothing I'm going to lose sleep over. Okay, right, so I want to put that on this side now, but I want to put live specimens in there, so that's going to be a little bit more fun, isn't it? Now, the skeletons and the zombies will... I know zombies will turn into drowned, won't they, if they're underwater, and skeletons will be okay. Don't know whether pigmen... Do pigmen drown? Or do they swim now? They swim, don't they? Pigmen swim, so... Skellies and drown... Oh no, drowned swim as well. Zombies don't. What I might have to do... is if I... Yeah, I've got an idea. Got an idea. Yeah, it's going to work. It's going to work. Of course it's going to work. It's going to work. There, there, there. There, there, and there. There, there, there. So if I get a skelly in here, skellies are fine. Skellies are easy because they won't drown and they can't swim. So we'll get a skelly in here. We'll put water in front of that. And even if he's underwater, he's still... going on. Maybe I'll have to force some glass down on him. Maybe I'll force some glass down on him. What I need to do before I do any of this is get the bad boys in here, don't I? And I'm using that invisible glass again. Why I do this to myself. Right, so somehow I need to get a skelly through there. There, there's one there already. Have I got a name tag? This is not going to be... This is all going to end in tears, isn't it? Where's my name tag? Where's my name? Where's my name tag? Tell me, where's my name? Anvil. How long have I had to get this sorted out? All day, Frills. So we'll have this, the first one is specimen 5268. I'm sure I probably regret doing it like that. Maybe I should have just called it specimen 1 and specimen 2. But hey, I could do with a trap door on there. Is he likely to walk over without a trap door? He's not, is he? Oh, there you are. You are there then. How are you managing to do that? Come on down here, mate. Come on. Come on then, dude. Get out of there. Oh, right in the face. Come on then. Oi! Don't make me come and get you. Oh no, don't. Eat it. Cool as you like. Okay. So we've got him in there. I need to name tag him so he doesn't despawn. My specimen. Fabulous. You look super cool in there, mate. I'm probably going to drop in some... Need to have a think about this. I need to get water in there, but I need... If I fill it all with source blocks of water at the front, obviously it's going to bounce up and down. I need to force him towards the back first. So maybe I'll stick in a water source at the bottom to force him backwards, and then I can force down some clear glass over his face using a piston, and that way he won't bob up and down. Or shall I just put some glass above his head so he won't bob up and down? Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Shoot the messenger. Oh, I need... Don't know whether you knew that, but if you break ice and there's nothing underneath it, it'll just disappear. It won't turn into water. Top tip. So I'm just going to have to use water. Once he's been forced to the back, maybe I'll then be able to get there without him getting me. The bottom, is it? Close enough, close enough. And the bottom now, I can touch the bottom. Oh yes. Right, one more will be golden. We have our first sample. Why aren't you looking at me? I want him looking at me. How do I get him to look at me? That light too low. That light's too low, isn't it? Anyway, you get the gist of it. There you are. I'll get some signs on the front and everything. So now I need to get another sample in there. So what do we want in there next? I suppose we want a zombie, don't we? But I am going to have to mess about with pistons and stuff to get him in, to stop him from turning into a drowned. But we've got the basics of a mad scientist's experimental chamber. This won't look as good if any of the alphas find this secret base, and I'm hoping they won't initially. If anybody finds it in their vanilla texture pack, this won't look anywhere near as good. They're not growing, are they? And you're not growing. Well, haven't I given you enough time? Stop worrying about it. Do I put the light directly above? I'm going to have to experiment with it. I don't like the light being there. I don't like being able to see the light. So that will have to go one higher. But I could do with a little bit more light down the bottom. Really? Couldn't I? I want to put light behind the back. Time to do some experimenting. I'm going to run off and see if I can find myself a zombie. And if I can... I was going to say it'd be even better if I could get one with a helmet on, because then I won't have to name tag it, but I want to name tag it anyway, so it's got a sample name. Right. Less talking. More doing, Frills. You're a big talker. Big doer. Can hear a little baby down there. Hear a little baby fella. Thing I need, that is. Oh, there you are. Hello, mate. Don't want you carrying a block, though. Fetching as it is. Going to do me any favours, you having a block on you. Stop picking things up. Okay, let's see how fast this fella can run. Come on, let's dance. We can. Ooh. Now they can track me for miles, can't they? So hopefully they'll keep coming. There we go. Hello, mate. Perfect. Together nicely. Right, so now what I need to do is some water down the bottom to force him backwards, and then force glass down over his head. Those two bits of glass. Oh, yeah, those two bits of glass down over his head. Redstone. Have I got no normal pistons? Don't fall in, fools. Don't fall in. Don't fall in. That there. That there. Bit of a lever. Yeah? That worked, didn't it? That worked. That was perfect. I need some ice. If you need ice, no. I'm gonna have some crazy experiments with these guys. Yeah, I know. I've got to fill that in at the back. I've seen it. Right, what should we have in the next one? I'd love to get a creeper in there, but I'm not brave enough, I don't think. Should we just get a drown in there? Should I just get a zombie in there and drown him up? Yeah, we'll do that. I'll get a drown in there. Let me get a drown in there, then we'll have one last look at him. This is perfect. So far, so good. I'm really, really happy with it. So we've got our kelp, specimen P for plant, 3401. We've got our bamboo, P8810, and our sugarcane, specimen number 4642. I'm probably going to put a book somewhere on a lectern and document anything I find out about these things, the medicinal properties or anything sinister, maybe that we can get out of the plants. And around the other side, you know about the skelly, specimen number 5268, and the zombie, specimen 7614. I did try and get another zombie in there and then turn him into a drown, but the little fella kept walking forwards. Even when I encased him in glass, he still kept walking forwards, probably to get into the water, actually. And as soon as he got into the water, he bounced up and down, and that was it. I just couldn't do it, so I finished up killing him and going fetching one of the pillagers from upstairs. So we've now got a pillager in there. So mate, you're going to be experimented on. Something rotten. So there they are. I've also taken out the front, taken out this little bit at the front because it was just too dark, and I've stuck in. Well, I don't know now. Could I put? Oh, I'm second guessing myself. Have I got any of those? I've got two of those. Can I put those in there? If I get rid of that, See, I've put the lowered curb in there now, kind of thing. So it's going to have to be dark. It's not too bad. I'm liking it. I've just messed about for 5 minutes there when I really didn't need to. So that's that done to start with. And we're going to have a lot more of these. I am hoping to get some really weird and wonderful creatures in here. Ultimately, I don't know whether the blaze are going to react too well with the water or the Enderman, but we'll worry about that as in when we get to it. What I need to do now, I've been reminded by Dramer, bless her, who's been buying all of my snow blocks. If you need ice, there's nowhere as nice. So we've got to go over, and there they are. Got to go over and fill my shop up. So I will meet you over at spawn. So here we are back at spawn, back at beautiful, beautiful spawn. Oh, with zombies. Not slept either for a while, so I've got no doubt I'm going to have phantom. Oh, hello, mate. Doing a bit of midnight shopping. I understand. No doubt we're going to have phantoms then. This place is beautiful. Honestly, the guys are just amazing. Amazing. This is beautiful. I should spend more time here. Actually, really should. Wagons over there. Oh, it's gorgeous. Right. I've not been to see Olaf for a while. Puh. Rubbish. If you need ice, there's nowhere as nice as Frilioth's frozen store. Hello, Olaf. How's business been, mate? Yeah? Yeah? Really? Have you? You don't say. That is fantastic. Well done, mate. Keep it up. Right, let's go and have a look at how much stock I've got left in here. We have got loads of diamonds. Probably all down to Dramer. Thank you, Dramer. I am running out of that and that and that. Oh no, let me put this and this down. See if we can fill it up a little bit. Okay, that took longer than it should have done, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. Right, where was I? So I'm afraid we're going to have to call it a day for today, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Don't forget to check out all the other alphas. They are all amazing, especially Stina with her new exhibit in the zoo. Go and check it out. Go and check it out right now. This is Frilioth and Olaf, and we're out of here.